The pandemic has changed the way many of us work. Just yesterday, we told you how Cerner is planning to sell their KCK campus, and part of the reason is this hybrid workforce. KCTV5's Greg Payne spoke with a Cerner employee about this new normal.
And this is where I clock in.
Ever since the pandemic hit, Heather Furman's office for work has been very homey.
There was about a 24-hour turnaround time before we had notice, and then we were home.
Furman is a solution analyst for Cerner, and for most of her shift, it involves being right at the computer, typing away, or video chatting.
I love working from home most days. I'm one of those people though, and as you can see, it's just me.
Before the pandemic, Furman was working at the Cerner Continuous campus in KCK, the same location the company says it will be putting up for sale in August. Cerner says it's got enough space for everyone at its Innovations campus in southern Kansas City, Missouri. On top of that, they plan to embrace the hybrid workforce that has come about as a result of the pandemic. But Cerner is not the only company that has gone this route. We've seen nationwide a number of companies decide to stick with the work from home method.
What it's done is enabled us to be flexible.
Earlier this year, John Joffe, the Assistant Vice President of Human Resources at University of Kansas Health System, talked about how the hospital has thousands of employees working virtually and how this style has created more opportunities.
It's going to change the dynamic of how we do work in the future, and of course our technology is going to be really important to continue that.
With the pros, officials do have concerns of too much isolation.
Enjoy not commuting and some of the benefits of that. And now what's happening is just being on 9 or 10 hours of Skype meetings has become tiresome.
Which is why Furman says on her days off, she breaks that isolation pattern.
I find myself getting out of the house. Honestly, I have to at that point because I've been here by myself typically for 5 days straight.
But Furman says that should be changing, as Cerner is planning to have workers like her go back to the building on a hybrid schedule in September.
I'm kind of excited to go back at least a little bit. I will be initially at least. We'll see what happens when I get in there, but initially I think I'll be really happy at least to see my coworkers and everybody too.
Reporting in Mission, I'm Greg Payne for KCTV5 News.